And we are in Manchester this morning where it's falling as rain, but what's happening is it's freezing upon contact, and we're seeing the elevated surfaces freezing up and very icy this morning. So we actually made a little breakfast stop, a pastry stop here in Manchester, and got some donuts to explain exactly what's falling from the sky. So first, this donut covered in coconut, that represents snow. In order to get snow, all precipitation starts as ice and snow up in the clouds. And what happens is it falls through a layer that's below freezing and stays snow as it reaches the surface. Not seeing that here this morning. This sprinkled donut, that would be sleet. That's the pellets, the stuff you can hear when it falls. In that situation, it falls through a layer in the atmosphere that's above freezing, it melts, but then a layer close to the surface that's back below freezing, and it has time to refreeze and reaches us as the pellets. But what I want to focus in on is this big croissant. It's glazed. You can kind of see it. See how it's shiny? That's what we're seeing out here this morning. In the case of freezing rain, like on this glazed croissant, it falls as below freezing precipitation to start, but then it falls to a big chunk in the atmosphere that's above freezing, so it melts. And as reaching the ground, once it reaches the ground, it just refreezes because the temperature is hovering right near freezing. And you can see that here on the sidewalk this morning. See how it's kind of shiny and kind of like that glazed croissant? It's slippery, so you got to shuffle as you step out the door. Maybe you're just stepping out to take the dog out this morning. You want to shuffle your feet if your sidewalk isn't salted to make sure you don't slip. So kind of all these pastries here explain what we could see falling from the sky and what we are seeing here this morning. Better cover these up, guys, so they don't get wet. What donut would you pick? The snow one, the sleet one, or the freezing rain one? What do you all think? It's about breakfast time, right?
Yeah, it is, and that's the perfect example, Amy, there to show you exactly the differences between sleet and freezing rain. And then, of course, you can take a bite out of both of them. Tell us how they taste different once the sleet or the rain.
Thank you,
I plan to.
Good.
Yep.
All right, well, when it is icy out like that, just walking around can be risky.